You sign the sheet and Nook grins happily. Is he at 100% yet? Yeah, Nook likes me. Nook and Petra like me. I plan to win this tournament, Ben, Petra says with a serious look. It'll be a great way to draw people to the faith when I dedicate my victory to the gods. The best fighters in the barracks are all joining this tournament, Brand says with a smile. I plan to join as well. Each one that I eliminate will teach them what they need to keep training. The first day of the tournament is a very exciting time. All the best fighters, wizards, and members of disciplines stand in groups talking, waiting for their turn in the arena. All eyes turn to you, curious to know if you'll join their tournament or not. Yeah, fuck it. I'll sign up for the tournament. The crowd cheers when they see your name show up on the ranking boards. You know that nobody will let you win just because you're their king. The enormous tournament will have many types of events, including one-on-one fights, team events, and free-for-alls. They will take place in many different environments, and everything will be random. With a few hundred entrants enrolled, it is a single knockout. When a person is eliminated, they're removed from the tournament. You watch many of the events as you wait for your own name to be called. You see 4 of your friends battle, and the crowd enjoys all of it. Soon your first match arrives. Enter the arena. It's a one-on-one match. Your opponent is a thin mage with slender fingers. No advantage given. Okay, so now I'm like in a mini-game now. The section of the arena you will be fighting in has been built into a large maze. These twisting corridors and dead ends will make things very interesting. High geography gives advantage. Your power range bonus plus 22 and opponent power range bonus plus 10. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Citizen fear is increased, though. Use attorney sword, use non-lethal magic, use attorney bow. We're going to use non-lethal magic. You run through a few incantations in your mind. High magic gives you advantage. Your power range bonus plus 100. Your opponent power range bonus plus 20. Fight! Your total power range is 122. Your opponent's total power range is 30. You roll your roll within this range 2. Your opponent's roll within this range 24. You are defeated. That is the nature of such a random tournament. Even though you might have been skilled in your opponent, the random facts mean that your best person doesn't know. I can watch the tournament. The taverns are all full that night with everyone toasting to Nilk. Apparently he won. Oh, the Weapon Master wins. Since you'll soon be leaving upon a sea voyage, a simple ceremony takes place before you go. Amos is declared to be the official heir of Daria. The Imperial Kingdom sleeps better that night, knowing that your royal line is stable. It's likely to do the formal statement. Amos goes missing a few days later. Rumors spread that Note goes missing as well. Your soldiers surround the nursery and hold the nanny for questioning. She's crying so hard. Really seems like she's had nothing to do with the abduction of the kidnapper. The kidnapping of heirs for ransom or revenge is always a threat to any ruler. Ask the nanny what happened. Hire trackers. Search for tracks myself. Let's examine the nursery. Oh, cool. Didn't have that. Let's ask her what happened. I don't know. He woke up. He was gone. Alright, search the tracks myself. Oh, cool. Yep. Didn't do anything. Oh, look. No, look. Okay, cool. I can't pay anything because I have no fucking gold. I'm just going to demand that they find it and reduce my citizen reputation even more because I'm fucking inept and I have no goddamn money. Thanks, Lord Tovor. Fuck you in the ass, dude. He probably likes it, too. Motherfucker. Trackers enter the nursery enter carefully. One of the windows says this has been recently forced open. From there, another kidnappers through the city streets. The citizens of the area know that something is happening when they see their king running down the street with a squad of guards. Turn the corner, see the kidnappers there on horseback, and one's holding Amos in front of them. From the looks of their faces, they obviously didn't expect to be found so quickly. Their courage collapses and they scatter in all directions. The bandit holding Amos draws a dagger and pulls it to his tiny throat. A flashy movement comes from behind the bandit, suddenly on the ground. The bandit's eyes go wide in fear as Nilk grabs Amos from his hands. Nilk stops his incantation and the earth ceases to shake. Your guards jump forward and wrestle the stunned bandit to the ground. An hour later, you're in Brightwater Dungeon with the man chained to the wall. Several other kidnappers were also captured and chained up. Their story is simple. They had hoped to kidnap Amos to get a large ransom from you. Luckily, Nilk had seen the window open and followed the bandits on the street. Also, lucky, I don't have any money to pay them with were they to hold me for a ransom. Fuck yeah. Publicly execute them without a trial. Put them on trial. Put them in the dungeons with no trial. Oh, let's put them in the dungeons with no trial. Yeah, fuck your citizen reputation. I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's right. 10 evil. I don't give a shit. They can stay in the fucking dungeons. Protector of the royal bloodlord, Torva says with a big smile, and an initial title of the felon bodyguard, counselor, and an aide. Noak would be responsible for Amos's well-being and the rest of their lives, and would ensure that Amos is kept safe, and will give Noak an honorable job with a high rank. Do you wish to bestow this honor? Yeah, sure, give it to him. Citizen reputation plus 10, and history plus 10. Woohoo! Your lineage is assured, since your heir will be protected. Cool. Show stats. What was that? It gave me history? Yeah, I learned some history. You're sitting in the library reading an old tome called Physical Conservation of the Knocked the Floor. That's the servant with a very nervous look on his face. Wait, is my Arcana 100% now? Yeah! Burped again. Your Majesty, he says, there is an accident. We need a wizard. Oh, cool. Archmage Kamari's death on the Battle of Tronasa was lost on Eldaria. As a wizard of fame, such magical mysteries now fall upon you to solve. Before you can answer, a young boy and mangy dog are ushered into the room with two soldiers. The boy crawls around on all fours and goes over to a trash can, which he knocks over and begins rooting about with. And the dog sits patiently next to one of the soldiers and watches you with a bored look on his face. Has the boy been seen with the demon stone? Well, clearly he's decided to go between them. The child ignores you and pulls back an eyelid and looks at yours. Doesn't get anything out of the ordinary. The soldier passes you a torn piece of paper. The paper is clearly remains of an old scroll. You recognize many words of power written upon its surface. Unfortunately, you don't recognize the spell itself. Wow, needed. Level 4 in Wizard. What do I have? Oh, yeah, that's right. Level 3. I don't have level 4 in Wizard because I don't know how to switch with the fucking button. God damn it. Have the boy and the dog put in the room under guard. I'll draft a letter to the Academy of Wizards and send in a parchment. Keep the spell and tell the soldiers to throw the boy and the dog in the street. You know what? I don't give a shit. One morning you find yourself walking back to the harbor with inspecting the latest work done to the Epiphany. Jess approaches you from another direction. It's early morning, and the two of you are only ones in the street. She still has dark circles under her eyes, and you've heard that she screams in the middle of the night from terrible nightmares. But other than that, she seems to be back to normal. Ben, Jess says in a quiet voice, I never got a chance to properly thank you for saving me from Selena's poisons. I betrayed you, and I did many terrible things for her. It wasn't you, as the Red Wizard, who did those things. You were in your right mind. You're welcome. I should have had you executed. It's too bad that you've become so weak since then. You were much stronger when you were the Red Wizard. We'll increase relationship with Jess. Maybe she'll teach me how to do dark magic because I'm fucking sick of this bullshit. Although she doesn't smile, you sense a new peace in her as she continues on her way. What is my relationship with her anyway? 68? 67 with Bran, 69 with Theo. I don't want a 69 with Theo, but whatever. Summer has just begun, blah blah blah, crew food -5 for something, epiphany, morale -20. Needed 60 citizen reputation for something, so morale is down for the ship. Let's go to the sea voyage. What are we under attack by bandits or pirates? Hanging loose, captain is yelling orders to crew, and your friends join her on deck. Okay, so Captain Reaver of the Black Shark. Run a flag of parlay, let's do that. It won't work, there it says. Reaver can't be reasoned with. We have to try. Oh, cool, we got 10 good for that. Duck behind railing, mast, and anything else I can. Stand out in the open so that my crew can see my courage. Let's do that. Epiphany morale increased. My health reduced. Lost Epiphany crew. 24. Okay. Ships are slamming together. Blow the enemies off my ship. You cast a complicated spell. Nothing happens. The magic became... what the fuck ever. Let's shoot. Okay, I needed 50 archery for that. Let's shoot a fireball at the ballista. Shield the Reaver is erected to protect your fire splashes harmlessly. Okay. Let's fling myself over the gap. Magic +3. Dispel it. Magic +3, but I lose health. Epiphany health is down too. Blast the crew with a fire explosion. Whirlpool continues to tug at the Epiphany as the fight rages on. Cast a meteor storm. That sounds cool. Let's do that. Black shark health down to 0. Cool. The pirate ship is so badly damaged the enemy can't stop from falling into the deadly whirlpool. You watch the ship breaks apart and falls on its side. You see only a few pieces of debris spinning around the bottom of the whirlpool for a moment before they fall out of view as well. The Epiphany tilts alarmingly as it begins to fall in the whirlpool. Attempt to dispel the whirlpool. You struggle with it, slowly unravel magic. The twirling begins to slow down and eventually stops entirely. The only signs of battle remaining are a few useless pieces of debris bobbing in the calm water. There's no sign of the pirate ship anywhere. The Epiphany is in rough shape, but Dara is more worried about the lack of wind at the moment. With no wind to fill the sails and nobody currently rowing, the ship is very quiet. This means that the injured crew members can be clearly heard as they scream in pain. Captain Dara informs you 5 people are unlikely to survive their injuries. Let's pray to Orel. Your prayers may have been heard, but they aren't immediately answered. Needed 1 in priest, cleric, or paladin. Let's help the injured people. Probably didn't have anything. Yep, needed 90 nature, or 3 levels in sage. Cool. Epiphany crew, -5. Crew morale, -5. Oh, cool. Let's cast a wind to get the thing moving. +2 arcana, +2 nature. Dura plants her feet firmly upon the deck and bows her head. Her black hair hangs over her green face. She begins to chant. She raises both her hands in the air and lifts her face to the sky. You see clouds beginning to form overhead. You realize the half-orc sea captain is a weather mage. The clouds gather and darken. Sails grow taut, and the Epiphany begins to move again. Dura stops chanting and orders her crew about. Three cheers! Crew morale, +3, woohoo! You don't need to ask why the Soulburn is talking about. Theo has done a few nights in a row. Sure enough, the mountain man approaches with a large smile on his face. Just lift them away. It's exercise. It's good for you. You don't have to be so thin and weak. Okay, so Theo stacked rocks in front of Jess's door. Theo, clear it. Goddammit, fucker. Conversation is cut short when the air begins to ripple on deck. Everyone tries to faint image through the ripple. Demon comes, thrashing in pain. The more it thrashes, the more air seems to ripple around it. Popping noise, suddenly the demon falls to the deck. The view of the demon realm has disappeared. The imp stands, shakes its head. So a random demon just like fell on my ship? Fuck it. Cut off its head. Their silent theory to be correct, the veil has become so weak the smaller demons are now able to cross over without being summoned. If nothing is done, larger and larger demons... Oh, okay, that's what it is. A few weeks pass with water in all directions. It's difficult to tell you're even moving, although Captain Dura assures you are making good progress. There's a splash in the water and you see a silver chain. Soar over the deck, your ship splashes back into the water on the other side. Another chain encircles the Epiphany from the other side. Dozens of chains crisscross the deck, and soon the ship is being held firmly in place. Cast a spell to make the chains break. Try to lift a looping chain and carry it across the ship in order to free the Epiphany. Cast a spell. You cast your spell, but the chains repel your magic. Creatures all sink down below the water surface. Sacred. One of them says... Oh, there's the thing. So there's mermen? Yeah, it's mer people. Call out to the mer people. Let's do it. The waves break against a hole, blah blah blah. Middle of the ocean with dozens of magical chains holding you firmly in place. You look over the side, down in the depths. Cast a spell that will allow me to breathe underwater, hold my breath, and swim down as far as I can. Let's cast a spell to swim underwater. I swim down from the Epiphany, water corridor or something. Hey, you there, help me, a voice shouts, the same archaic form, common tongue that the merman had used. The voice comes from a mermaid who's in a small enclosure with coral covering most of the entrance except for a few small holes. You realize that this is a jail or dungeon of some kind, and the mermaid was being held prisoner within. Why are you being held captive? This temple's abomination of the sunken god known as Vithish, Lana, something destroying it. You have a deal for something. Cast a spell, break it apart. Yep, magic increased. The Visean priests and priestesses rush forward to stop you. They ignore the sphere holding the chains guarding the life crystal instead. Currently, there are 4 of them, but the hall will be flooded with merpeople within seconds, and you realize that you might not have time to reach both. Lena looks imploringly towards you for help. What middle sphere? Lead you through many corridors. You see a few of Elysian swim out of your way and peer you from the corridors. You burst into a small hall, larger scope change. They all meet together, a single metal sphere about the size of a pumpkin. Also in the room you see a smaller white orb that seems to pulsate with magic. This must be the life crystal that will flood the temple. Let's ignore the life crystal. Fuck it. Ship food minus 60 for something. Land ho. Let's anchor somewhere defensible. Half-orc says last part of Theo Litera's grin. We'll catch and smoke fish, fill our barrels with water, make some repairs to the Epiphany, and try to get some blah blah blah. We'll spend the night here and leave in the morning. Trip of the unknown, something, something, something. Petra says, imagine having these along the street. You wouldn't have to hire lamplighters to keep all them running. I wonder if we could take it. Let's break some glowing lamps. One night everyone's asleep, Theo shouts an alarm. You and your companions awaken to see a small brown-furred animal with long tail going through one of your bags. It has an almost human-looking face. Its dexterous fingers have figured out the buckle, and it's munching on a piece of dried bread. Let's get it as a familiar! Let's do it! The ritual is long and arduous, but the creature is happy to stay as long as you continue to feed it. When you complete the ritual, you feel a mystical connection to the furry animal. It walks along beside you wherever you go. You've made a friend for life. Miko, Simeon, Mango. Let's name it... fuck it. Hey, actually, where's it? Just a sec. I'm going to grab my notebook with character names in it. Let's name it after a character in a book. Actually, here, you guys can't see me, but I'm rooting through a bunch of my crap. Alright. Where's my... Fuck, I've got too many papers and shit. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, we'll name it after that one. Alright, where's my keyboard? Oh, I put it way over here. Okay. We'll name it Lenep. She seems to like her new name, as she purses her lips and makes hooting noises when you call her. Although you filled your packs from the ship's food stores and find water along the way, you still don't have enough food for the long journey. Use snares to catch food when we stop at night. Allow Lenep to help find food. Hunt for food as we travel. Hunt at night before we go to bed. Pray to Oriel. Fuck it, I'm not a priest. I'm not goddamn praying anymore. Well, allow her to help me. I got some arcana. You and your companions have been studying from some Rethies since Ruby learned of the Demon Blade, and you all left the refugee camp. It makes sense that it's language spoken on this continent. Sacred land, drop your weapons. Sacred land, drop your weapons. Drop all my weapons. That sounds great. Sacred land, drop your weapons. Sacred land. The words continue, but then they grow softer and seem to spread further and further away. Several minutes and nothing happens. Notice many brightly colored birds in the tree branches watching you. You pick up your weapons and continue walking. Petra shouts as he suddenly shoots upward into the air when a hidden trap goes off under her feet. You can see her struggling in a rope net high above the ground. Climb the tree and untie the rope. Shoot the rope that's holding the net with my bow. Study the trap to find out the release. Send Lena up the tree. Let's do that. Your monkey has no trouble climbing the tree and untying the rope. You wonder if she untied the knot quickly on purpose as Petra falls to the ground without warning. Your suspicions are confirmed when Lena laughs at the outcome. Where's Theo? Bran says after Petra gets back on her feet. You look around and see an open pit trap nearby. Judging from the broken camouflage over the hole, you know that someone has recently fallen into it. Carefully, you and your remaining companions climb down, hoping you don't find Theo's body impaled upon sharpened spikes. You see a little flesh blood, but no body. Theo fell into the pit and had been taken away while you were freeing Petra from the other trap. Search for the tracks myself, give up the search, and continue on our way. Well, let's search the tracks. Fortunately, you have no idea which way it was taken. Wow, that's fantastic! Wow, look at that! No perception! Give up on the search and continue on my way. Bright blast of light streaks forward you. Cast a shield in front of me that doesn't actually work. It takes every ounce of your magical something. Behind these people, you see a woman also wearing a grass skirt and face paint and something. The shaman waves the wand. Points to you again. The woman edges. We look... What? Can I do nothing? What have you done with Theo? The woman rises up behind the shaman with a long curved knife in her hand. She drives it down in the side of his neck and pushes him at the same time. The shaman tumbles off the roof of the building, blood spraying from his neck. He strikes the hard stones with a splat. You see that his wand has snapped in half under his corpse. The other two natives turn towards the woman and bring their spears up, ready to attack her. The building has many circular doors and windows in it, but they're all closed. The ledges around them protrude a few inches and would make decent handholds for climbing up. Run forward and scale the building, shoot the other two natives, cast a spell to throw the two natives off the roof. That sounds fun. Let's do that. Plus magic. Cool. I guess it won. Dozen more. You notice that the teeth of newcomers is not far out the points. The woman's skirt deftly climbs down the building to join you. She says, "Come with me if you wish to see your missing friend again." You're led through the enormous buildings of the capital, structure covered with sharpened sticks. You see many natives watching from the roof. The circular door of the building is open, which is different than most of the others. The woman walks inside, and you follow. You don't know what large building was used for in the ancient past. At the time, Somrath lived here, but the tribe has moved and uses it like a large cave. You see primitive pictures on the walls and people going about their daily chores. Many animal skins have been laid out in a section where the woman sits down. Is Theo okay? Where am I? Who are you? I am Jadara, the woman says. Our oracle has foreseen your arrival on purpose. And purpose, You seek the demon blade. You come from across endless waters. You will lead us in battle against the man-eating Ugo in return for our aid in retrieving what you seek. Our chief was injured when fighting the Ugo, so we must avenge him. The oracle has sent us omens telling us all of this. What do you know of the demon blade? Take me to oracle. Take me to your chief. Tell me about this oracle. What do you know of the demon blade? Admittedly not very much, Jadara says, but we know where it is, and we know that you have come for it. We will lead you in exchange for the destruction of the Ugo. You and your companions are given a private room of your own, brought water, fruit, and meat while you lounge upon animal skins. So they want us to attack this Ugo tribe, Petra says. Why would we help them? They're cannibals, and they attacked us on first, for starters, Bran said, and they have Theo. Also, it might be your only chance of fighting Demon Blade. You don't seem to have any other option but to agree. A group of about 20 warriors gathers in your room, and about an hour later they clearly intend to begin the battle immediately. On your way out, Jadara joins you, patting the knife on her belt. Kill the chief and the Ugo, claim his mash, she says. They have injured our chief, we will kill theirs. Take the warriors and Jadara with us. Ask that the... we'll take them with. You and the native warriors travel through Somrath, capital city. They take you and your companions through the street and between tall buildings. You see the children of the Oracle have settled on half city, who will live in the other half. The warriors slow down, they set the poles, the blah blah blah. You see a large fire pit, the thing, Theo's large hammer. This is Ugo territory, be careful. Sneak, which isn't gonna do anything. Calm the birds, come up with a way to... It's not gonna work. Let's try to calm the birds. Need a 2 in Druid or Ranger. Sneak forward cautiously. You look at that, you fucking failed. Cast a spell to make it follow up the thing. Because that didn't work. Cast a spell. Did that work? It looks like it did. Take me to Demon Blade. I didn't find Theo. Wish to speak to your Oracle. I want a reward for retrieving the mask. Take me to the Demon Blade. Tell the Oracle about the Demon Ward. I've come for the Demon Blade. Did what was asked of me. Tell me about the Demon War. I've come for the Demon Blade. Okay, so she's been taking me somewhere else. Pull the door through the wall. Oracle, can you open the way? Using my knowledge of Somreth, it's needed 95 history. That's cool. Study the mechanism. Let's do that. Not gonna work. Pull the door free. Need it. Oracle, you can open the way. I am forbidden. Yes, if you can open the way. Knock the power pedals free. Something about that. Who is this? Patron says, alas, we have walked onto another creature of dubious intent. I'm exploring. I'm a thief. Nobody's here. Just close your eyes and go back to sleep. I'm going to say nothing, because I don't know. Who is Blakar? Who are you? Are you Somreth? I need the Demon Blade. Take the chest of gold, take the ruby pendant, take the metal book, take the sparkling vest of many colors, take the glowing rune-covered sword, take the enchanted bow, leave the treasure room with only the Demon Blade. Blakar, the creature, around you, something. There was a blockage. You aren't certain who Blakar is. Bran is correct. Speaking to an enormous demon of some strange shape. Just wrapped itself. Return the Demon Blade and touch nothing else, and I shall let you live. Somebody trying to steer the veil. But that will destroy the entire world. I have seen demons spontaneously appear in this chamber. A weakened veil is the only answer for such an occurrence. How he's been able to summon enough demons in the veil. Make a man thousands of years summon that many demons. He has a demon named Kagur that can bring over demons. He has great magic. He has a demon named Kagur. We left Demon Blade here for an emergency, but I'm surprised that Somreth Summoner hasn't come for it. Very well, take it with my blessing, but nothing else. Alright, leave the treasure room with only the Demon Blade. Good luck. You make your way back to where the Oracle rests. You set the black demon skin of its... You can see the black demon skin of its underbelly. You realize the bright colors you saw, just more flower petals stuck to the air. Waving demon, Jadar greets you warmly. Your Oracle up to find the Demon Blade. Did Jadara have a thing? No. Lenip, my monkey familiar. I'm gonna say nothing. But we found his clothes in the blah blah blah. Leaving with Ben, we understand. Where's the Epiphany? What happened? Where's Captain Dura? Where's the Epiphany? Apparently it's gone. Army food, crew morale. Fuck, got more army food? Let's fight the Kraken. Because why not? We're on a ship, we have to fight a Kraken. Oh, shoot a fireball at it and not have it work. Kill a crew member and secretly feed their body to the rest of the crew. Ew. Fuck it. We're gonna tighten my belt and keep sailing. Fuck your guys' food, I don't give a shit. Crew morale minus 50. Oh, wow, weird. I thought we were going to die for sure. One of the sailors says he puts the Demon Blade through his belt. High Chancellor is going to be very pleased. Oh, shit. So somebody stole the Demon Blade? Are the others okay? 2 sailors leave the room, taking your belongings with them. We'll cast a spell. Epiphany health, minus 25. Something about darkness. Strength, agility, stuff down, 50 morale. For the crew, what's it at? 0? Yeah. Homecoming. Samson's there. So Samson's in my group then. No, I haven't told them yet. Oh, what is Samson saying? The ritual began back in the Somrath treasure room when Ben took the demon blade. The anchor stone was imprinted when he first touched it, and we have no other blank anchor stones. It must be him. Oh, that's cool. So I have to use the sword. There is no other way. I will go. Citizen reputation plus 15. Wow, that's cool. Who's going to be the... What? So I have to choose a decree of somebody to be the royal wizard? Name Jess to be the royal wizard. Yeah. Sure. We'll say that the soul burners can do what they want. Yay! Jess relationship plus 15, citizen reputation. Like I'm giving a fuck about you bastards anymore. I'm about to start lopping heads. Jess likes me. She's at 98. Woohoo! Alright. You recall your promise to Gerstwin to accept the half-orcs into Derry. Your relationship with Captain Duro, whom the people hail as a hero, will make a decree a little easier for them to stomach, although it will be difficult. I hereby proclaim that the half-orcs of Western Wilderness are full citizens of Daria with all appropriate rights and civil laws. Yeah, we'll do that. We're back to the actual, like, fun political stuff, not all of this bullshit adventuring crap. You've been told that your possessions, including those that are magical, will still function in the demon realm, so you've decided to keep them all. Since they might help you with your final quest, your gold, on the other hand, will be of no use to you. Unfortunately, you don't have enough gold to give away that would make a significant distance. Need 200 gold. Fuck off! You silently place the legal document on the table. Your last major decree concerns demon summoning itself. I hereby ban demon summoning entirely. Only Samson shall continue to practice to complete our mission, but he will also give up his demon stone afterwards. Hereby return Consortium of Planeswalkers and all demon summoning to the care of the Academy of Wizards. Only Academy-trained summoners shall be allowed to practice. Hereby leave demon summoning to the hands of the people of Daria, although Academy of Wizards likes to keep control of all things magical similar to regular magic. Demon summoning is a natural act and should be free for all to pursue. No, it's a fucking problem. Return it. Citizen reputation increased. Cool. You scream and raise your hands, but no sound comes from your mouth. A blank anchor stone in your chest burns hot. You feel the skin burning from the heat. Skin melts away as the stone sinks into your chest. Ooh, cool, I've become a demon. The sky is a harsh, bright red. You're standing on a piece of rock about 100 feet in diameter. The edges of the stone drop away to the red of the sky, and more chunks of stone hover all around you. You look over your equipment and see that everything is still there. It feels solid and real, unlike when you were plane walking and your inventory was only a mental illusion. You tighten your grip upon the demon blade, and it feels even more solid and real than your other belongings. Here in the demon realm, it's a very powerful weapon. You put it in your belt and attempt to get your bearings. Your needs and wants being to manifest themselves with the change of reality. Suddenly, you just know where Kagur is. Your eye color changes, and specks of red cause them to glow. Gained demon direction sense and humanity -5. So my humanity decreased? Where's my humanity at? Oh, humanity. Got glowing demon eyes. Cool. You now understand the lure that the Somreth people felt. Anything you want is simple desire anyway. You'll have to be careful, or you could lose yourself entirely. You walk towards Kagur and find yourself standing on the edge of floating stone landmass. You can see another section of stone. Let's climb down the rocky face. Your rope is much too short to be of any use, so you climb down the rock face without it. After hours of climbing, you eventually miss a foothold and find yourself falling through the air. 75 agility, 75 strength, and 75 endurance. I get fucked over and lose more humanity. Okay, that's cool. So it drains my fucking money. It drains all the stats that I don't have super duper high. And now it's draining my humanity just because of all of this stupid bullshit because I wanted to master magic. Fucking gay! Alright, time passes strangely to the demon realm. Really don't give a shit anymore. Are you a tasty little morsel? It says long black thumbs. Can I try, slash it with a sword? You walk along a very large piece of flat stone. A black leathery shape plummets down towards you. The large demon lands in front of you, then stands up, towering over you. You can see its anchor stone glowing softly in its chest. It's around 7 feet tall, has a thick toned muscle, and grins at you. I don't give a fuck. Spread my arms, let it fucking eat me. Feel the demon's teeth dig into your skin and claws open your flesh. Black glue flows freely from your lethal injury. You pass and the demon pounces upon you. Gained demon skin and -20 humanity. Oh, that's fantastic. You run into many other demons, large and small, but blah blah blah. Here you are, Alexander Zedek says. This is a pleasant surprise. How are you? Attacking with my sword, bathed in fire, throw my dagger. How are you here? Plain walking, you foolish child, he says with a large smile, showing off his white teeth. I could have Kagur summoned you to me, but this is much more satisfying. Zuzek steps forward and places his slender fingers around the anchor stone embedded in your chest. You feel a great pain as he pulls upon it. It feels as though it tears free, but when you look down, you see that it's still there. Zuzak himself has vanished from view, and you're left standing on the dry stone under the red sky. Suddenly, everything turns white, and you find yourself elsewhere. Because I'm being fucking summoned, because I'm a goddamn demon. You're standing on cobblestones of blue sky. You see Zuzak in front of you once more, but he's no longer transparent. He's holding a glowing demon stone in his hand. You see that there's a Somreth written on it that says, Ben! Ha! By your demon stone I bind thee, Zuzak. Stone's ritualistic key. By your true name, Ben, I bind thee. Bend to my will and do my bidding. You feel great pressure on your mind. The pressure comes from all directions, making it difficult to think. You feel an intense need to do as the summoner commands. Fight Zuzak's influence. Try to dominate Zuzak's mind. Dominate Zuzak's mind. You see that you're standing in the courtyard of a large fortress, great bells and blah blah blah. Zuzak summoning you to his flying castle. Why have you summoned me? Isn't it clear I'd hoped to dominate you? The world would be a sweet victory, but you're like flying a tent, small, annoying, but insistent. Show me the demon blade, Zuzak commands over his shoulder. Rush forward and push him over the edge. Go to hell, draw the demon blade from my belt and hold it up for him to see. Draw the demon blade from my belt, plunge it into his heart. Here you go, look at it. Looks so unassuming. My spy is right where it told me all about it. Blah, 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 blah. And nobody will ever be able to summon me or stop me. I will gain the powers of a demon without the fetters of imprisonment that you or the Somreth bound yourselves to. I'll have all the power, and nobody will ever be able to summon me or stop me. All the demons will pour into this plane and destroy everything. Won't everyone in this plane gain the same powers? Do you think Lachlan will be pleased with what you've done? I didn't click on the fucking Lachlan thing. Whatever. Many days pass. Elsewhere. Samson pulled me back. Petra guards the door. How do you get here? Who else is here? Thank you. And Zuzak trapped me or some shit. You wonder if you promised Amos not to learn demon summoning had been the right thing or not. There's so much plane walking that you never heard of before, It's a good thing that Samson is on your side and here to help you. How did you get here? Who else is here? How long have I been gone? Let's get out of here. When I bring the High Chancellor to Demon Stone, he'll set things right again, Cindy says, as she commands her 5-covered demon to attack Samson. Draw my sword and defend myself against the 2 demons. Activate the spider statue that I received from Amos. Defend myself with punches, kicks, and throws. Cast a spell to fuse the demons in ice. Let's do that. Shot from Samson gets your attention. You turn and see summoned demon to fight the fire-covered demon attacking him. Newly summoned demon is short but powerfully built. Jump on the fire demon's back. Shoot an arrow attacking demon. I've got demon skin, right? So let's go ahead and jump onto the fire demon's back, sure. We're going to cast a spell. Unlock the window, smash the window. It's not going to work. Okay. Gained Demon Claw and Humanity -20 because I'm fucking inept. You see Cindy running down the street away from you. She's several blocks away and about to turn a corner. Shoot Cindy with an arrow, cast a spell on the ground. Sink her into mud! Your friends both clap on your back as they say their goodbyes. I'll summon you when we get back to Brightwater, Samson says. Good luck. So what do I have now? I've got glowing demon eyes, goat-like legs, black leathery demon skin, and sharp demon claws. That's fantastic. I'm the fucking Demon King of Daria. Travel quickly in the open. Cast a spell. Cast a spell. Feint left but dodge right, drop to the floor. Attempt to block it. Let's fuck this up and then get more humanity. Lost. Nope. Okay. Just gain some damage. Cast a spell. Let's do that. My health is down even farther. Let's kick it. Fire an arrow. Lose more health. Oh, that's great. Collapse the tunnel. Needed 60 perception. Well, whatever. Create a trap. Needed devices. Keep running. Push the demon over the edge. Cast a spell to push the demon over the edge. Fucking fail. Alright, you draw the demon blade and paste it upon the anchor stone. The small demon before you can even think about it. You push down and the blade slides into the stone. The resiliency of the impact is like cutting into rotten flesh. The demon's eyes wide open, it begins to squirm about. Kill Bozar with my dagger. Draw the demon blade from the anchor stone and stab Bozar in the chest. Put my hand over Bozar's mouth. Cast a spell to strangle Bozar. Let's strangle him. Destroy the demon. Has nowhere to go. You have killed an immortal being. You inspect the demon blade for damage and find that the blade is no worse for wear. You walk between the demons searching for Kagur itself, wondering why you can't seem to find the enormous 2-story tall demon. Your willpower is strong. I see no matter. I have plenty of time to bend you to my will, he says in an arrogant voice. He smiles to reveal his perfect teeth. I see you recognize where we're going, yes? I know that your friends are, huddled in your throne room down there. Your other demon stone is there too. I plan to crash my fortress into the city and kill them all. Don't worry, even without Bozar's shield, Kagur and I will be perfectly safe. I don't intend to lose a single demon. I have commanded them all to drop this castle directly onto your palace, burying all in hopes and dreams under tons of rock. Perhaps we can settle this peacefully. I'm gonna lose fucking persuasion? Perhaps we can, he says with thoughtful expression. That would be nice. You certainly have the motivation to settle, since I'll destroy Brightwater if you don't. Thanks for the heads up. I'll be sure to tell Samson and the others to evacuate Brightwater immediately. The crown is yours. You can be the king of Daria. Just don't destroy Brightwater. I'll give you the demon blade. Please just don't destroy Brightwater. Stop talking and force myself to return the demon realm. I'm gonna return the demon realm, whatever that does. Zuzak's will then allow yourself to return. Instead of bouncing back into your body, you feel a second pull. Before you're able to fight, you are taken away. Yes, I'm back in here. Behind you, Beatrice out. Look behind me, jump to the side. Theo stands over the Samson, his large hammer in his hand. Bran stands beside him, holding his own longsword in his hand. Petra stands nearby as well, her mace in her hand. Jess sits on the floor behind Samson, her eyes bright white. At first you think they're looking at you with your goat legs, black demon skin, large claws, anchor stone, and red eyes. You're clearly no longer human. Let's jump to the side. Without looking, you jump to the side. Something heavy lands right where you'd been standing, but you still don't see anything. You've read too many historical biographies where the person saw something coming but paused to consider the matter. You realize that you saved yourself from a great injury by dodging before searching for the threat. You realize that you're being attacked by Zuzak's invisible demon, in the same creature that... yeah, whatever, okay. Cast water from my hands. Damn it, Pitcher says. We got here when the invisible demon attacked us. I don't think he's going to make it. You kneel down beside Samson and see that his breathing has become very labored. The blood from wounds... yeah, whatever. Alright, we'll give it to Jess. She'll be like a super sorcerer. Alright, you quickly instruct Jess on how to activate the demon stone, then release yourself from the world. You see the chamber fill with unconscious demons and feel two tugs. You follow one of them and breathe a temporary sigh of relief when you find yourself back in the Brightwater meeting room with Jess in front of you, holding your demon stone. It hadn't been a moment too soon. You see Samson stop breathing. Petra, quickly, you must heal Samson. Try to tend Samson's wound. Use bandages and non-magical healing. Fuck it. Petra, you gotta heal him. Holy friend nods and begins a long prayer. You aren't sure if healing is going to come in time, but at the last moment, Samson's wound closes and his breathing becomes regular. Wow, look at that. Petra actually, helped out some bit. The sound of alarm bells outside, blah, blah, blah. All of the demons surrounding Brightwater have begun to attack the wall. Up until now, they'd only been attacking out of boredom, but now that everything hangs in the balance, Zuzak lightly ordered Kagur to command all of them to assault the walls at once. Zuzak is going to crush his fortress in the Brightwater. Zuzak commanded all of his demons to attack. You have to keep Jess safe. If she falls, Zuzak will be able to keep me out of the demon realm. If you have to return, my body is vulnerable. I have to return, my body is vulnerable, and Zuzak knows I'm near Kagur, since I just killed Bozar. He's going to crash into Brightwater. You have to go back, Pitcher says, as Jess releases you back into the demon realm. You can only hope they stay alive long enough for you to find and kill Kagur. You open your eyes and find yourself still standing in a large room full of unconscious demons. Bozar's dead body still lays nearby. You assume that the demon sense is infallible. Every other demon trait you've gained through need has been very functional. You notice that one of the demons laying on the ground is looking at you. Pretend I don't notice that this demon is awake, then kill it with the demon blade. Watch the demon to see what it's doing. What's the demon doing? You watch the demon, its eyes glaze over, and you realize that it's returned to the mortal world for real. After a few minutes, its eyes regain their focus, and it watches you once more. You realize that it's spying on you and reporting back to Zuzak. Ignore the creature and continue to search for Kagur. Pretend I don't notice this demon is awake, then kill it with the demon blade. Kill it with the fucking demon blade. I'm sick of this bullshit. Lashes out with your both fists. I needed increased stealth and charm. I'm gonna take my hits and retain my humanity, damn it. I'm at 20 fucking humanity. Take the hits and retain my humanity. You feel fist pummeling your face and upper body that punches daze you and the vision fades to black. Blah, 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 blah. I'm out, and I'm dead. Alright, your eyes open, you see a redness of the demon realm all around you. You look down and see that your belongings, including the demon blade, are all gone, blah, 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 demon scavengers, blah, blah, I'm taking someone else. Your free will is gone, you are mine to command, my pet, you have failed, now go away. Zuzak's eyes go red, his skin turns leathery and thick, two small horns poke out from his perfectly combed hair. He's gained the powers of a demon without the restrictions of an ink or stone. Nobody will be able to summon him, control him, or send him back to the demon realm. They're all dead, he says, including the fool who held that demon stone and now control Brightwater and all of Daria, the power of the demon realm. Truly mine. The pressure in your mind is unbearable, blah, blah. There's a large building next to it. Your worst fears are confirmed when you see a jagged rip through south, huge demon. The red glow of the demon realm can be seen through the gap. Zuzak has successfully torn the veil. That's where you gain power, batter down your will. Elsewhere, you find yourself back in the demon realm, having obeyed Zuzak's command to leave. He's right, you are powerless against his will, although you have failed to kill Kagur and stop Zuzak from tearing the veil. You know that there's still hope. The effects of the torn veil are more localized than you feared. Zuzak will grow in power and do terrible things. The mortal world hasn't been destroyed after all. Also, you managed to kill Bozar, so Zuzak isn't invincible. Someday, the hero will rise and kill the demon summoner. The moment Zuzak is killed, Kagur will return to the demon realm, and his demons will follow. Once that happens, the tear in the veil will repair itself. Sadly, you won't be that hero. In fact, the way your willpower is crumbling, you'll likely be protecting the High Chancellor as one of his demon guards. Despite this, you know that someday he'll fall, and Daria will be free of his tyranny. Perhaps it will be Amos. He may have escaped, and someday the lost heir might return to finish what you could not. Although you have failed, the people will never remember the name of Ben, the Demon King of Daria. Oh, that's fabulous. I fucking hate this game series. I'm so glad that it's over. Fuck you, Lost Heir. Fuck you, Mike Walter. You're on my shit list. want you dead. Like, more than I wanted that one guy dead. I should have killed him. Should have killed everybody.